what it do? It's your boy Jay Smooth. Welcome to a very special Veterans Day episode of Smooth Customs. Now, for some of y'all that might have paid attention to the background going on, you might have known that I used to be in the Army. I did 8 years in the Army active duty, and I spent my time doing a lot of stuff. But my first couple of months in the Army were, let's just say, very interesting. I got into a lot of trouble before I got squared away. Used to get into a whole lot of shenanigans.
Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Well, now, my MOS, that was my job in the Army, used to be 13 Bravo, which is Field Artillery Cannon Crew Member. And my job was number one man. Number one man, I have to load 90-pound rounds into a howitzer. Now, I wasn't in just any howitzer. I was in the Paladin self-propelled howitzer tank. It's basically a tank with a howitzer barrel mounted on it. As number one man, it's my job to load these rounds and fire the suckers, right? Well, before 9/11, we used to do a lot of training in the field, and I was stationed in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. But one of these weeks that we were out in the field training, it was snowing, pretty cold. Especially for me, I'm from California. I ain't used to the damn snow. So it's cold as hell out there. Now, even though the Paladin doesn't have an air conditioning unit, thank God it has a heater. Well, when we're out in the field, we're supposed to take a shit out in the middle of the forest, use our E-tool, dig a hole, sit on that sucker, and drop a deuce. Now, if you're wondering what an E-tool is, let me show you. This is an E-tool. It's a little portable, foldable shovel that we're issued in the military or in the Army. We're issued this sucker. So you extended it up, you dig your little hole, and then you fold this over right here like this, and you kick this sucker right here under your leg, and you do the Ringling Brothers balancing act, and you drop a deuce, right? Well, even though I did that a couple of times in the field, it's not fun doing it when it's cold and it's freezing. You don't want to freeze your butt cheeks and drop shitsicles, if you know what I'm saying. Well, when we're in the field, we have to eat MREs, but every once in a while, we're lucky enough for the cooks to bring down the chow. And this particular morning, after being in the field for about a week, the chow truck was there. Everybody runs out of the gun and goes and gets in line. I look, I'm like, fuck, that line is long. I get the bright idea to lock up the gun from the inside. Once it's locked from the inside, ain't nobody getting in. And I went ahead and used the swab bucket. Swab bucket is what we used to use to clean the breech inside the howitzer. Anyways, take the swab bucket, I put a plastic bag over the sucker, and I sit my ass down and drop a deuce. Nice and warm, you know? Anyways, I take my nice comfortable dump, and I got my baby wipes out, start wiping my butt, and all of a sudden I hear a boom, boom, boom. Hey, Alberto, open up. Now, my last name is Alberto, but Sergeant Lewis put an L in it, called me Alberto. Anyways, boom, 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 Smith's knocking on the outside of the tank. Open up, man, it's cold out here, hurry up. I'm like, all right, I'm coming. I hurry up, fucking zip my uniform up. I grab the bag, tie it up, spray a little air freshener, open the gun up. I'm like, all right, man, what's up? He's like, hey, what are you doing in there? You beating your meat? I'm like, nah, man, don't worry about it. He comes in, right? And he sees the little clear plastic bag in the corner with the baby wipes. And he's like, you took a shit in the gun? Yes, I did. What's the big deal? Shut the hell up about it already. Oh, I'm telling. He runs out. He tells Sergeant Lewis. Sergeant Lewis comes back. He goes, Alberto. He's looking around the gun. Did you take a shit in the gun? I don't see nothing. I'm like, yes, Chief. Where? In the swab bucket. He looks at the swab bucket. There's nothing in the swab bucket. I'm like, Chief, I put a plastic bag over the swab bucket and I took a shit in the gun. He looks at me and says, you're telling me that I've been freezing my ass, taking a shit out in the snow, and I could have been taking a shit inside the gun? You got any more trash bags? Check, Chief. Here you go. You want some baby wipes too? He's like, nah, I got my own. Everybody get the fuck out the gun. He kicks everybody out the gun, locks the gun up, heater's going on. 15 minutes later, he opens the gun up, got the smile of relief in his face, and he got his little bag of shit. He looks at me and he goes, Alberto, you a motherfucking genius. Smith, here, go bury my shit and stop being a tattletale next time. And that is the story of when I shit in the gun. I hope you like the story. Thanks for sticking around this long. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys want more stories like these, let me know, because I have plenty of stories. All right? I want to say a salute to all my veterans, brothers in arms, you know, all branches. I have friends in the Air Force. I have Navy friends. I have Marine buddies. All you guys, thank you for your service. I appreciate you guys spending time with your families. And if you see a veteran, thank a veteran. Buy him a drink. All right? Y'all take care. Peace.